Bunk and Pig Podcast. It's the Bunk and Pig Podcast. It's the Bunk and Pig Podcast.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Bunk and Pig Podcast. Midweek version, midweek session, midweek episode. I'm Bunk with,
Hey, it's Pick.
it's the Pickler.
Pick's here.
It's J.D. Pickler.
JD Pickler.
Yeah, I made that one up.
There's a new pickleball place that's close to our house called the Pickler now.
Is it? I think
Yeah,
I saw
like
it. It's a
food
big
and
old, big
bar.
area.
Yeah. In that old Walmart.
I like it. I like what you're doing there, sir. What's going on this Wednesday, Pickler?
You know, we were just about to start recording, and then my cat decided to jump outside and catch a bird.
Wow.
And there was just a bird flying in my house. So,
Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah.
I don't really want the bird flu flying around.
Oh
my
my
house.
God. Brutal.
The last time she brought in a bird, it shit on my hands when I tried to catch it.
Oh,
So
the cat or the bird?
the bird had the cat climbing my back to get the bird. That I
Oh my
caught.
God. That's a life you got there, sir.
So, what kind of fun bird stories do you have over there?
I just watch the birds in the backyard. I don't. They don't. Our dogs don't catch them, so they're
No.
fun to watch. Hey, we got a lot of stuff.
Mhm.
We're gonna do our midweek. We're just gonna do a recap on the past weekend and up to yesterday. We had our first MLB playoff games. Before we do that, Pick, I got to do a little something. You know what I got to do, right?
Oh, what are you gonna do there, Bone?
Hey, I got to do. Let me just intro it for you, and
Oh
then
no, you it's getting more elaborate day by day.
all right, here we go. That's my. it's my call out to the man, the myth, the legend, Matty McConaughey. We're still
All right,
waiting.
All right.
Now, I will tell you the story. Went to a winery with some friends out in Fredericksburg this past weekend.
Also, hey, that's a fumble by the Friends doing that on a Saturday.
I know. Yeah, I know. I know.
That was a huge college football.
The only good thing is we actually got back fairly early. But as I was relaying my story of trying to get Matthew McConaughey on the podcast, I'm trying to get the word out in case anybody knows somebody that knows somebody.
Oh,
And then I thought I had a glimmer of hope there. And somebody said, hey, I ran into him. And I was like, okay, all right. and it was like 10 years ago. I was like, what the fuck? Literally does me no good. A 10 year ago, Matthew McConaughey is not going to help me right now.
no, not at this moment.
But I got the word out, and I'm spreading the love here, and we're gonna get him. I feel good about it. He's finished his movie. He's just got a movie that's coming out on Apple. Hey, he's gonna be a godparent to a princess to a ship. What kind of shit is that? Did you see?
To what?
He's gonna be a godparent to like some cruise line is launching a ship, and him and his wife are gonna be godparents to the cruise line. I have no idea what that is,
Okay.
but we could talk about that when you're on, Matty. Anyway, I'm trying to get the word out. I'm spreading the news, and yeah, that's all I can do. I do have one note for you.
Oh,
As your sister, so the youngest of the family works downtown Austin, and here's a great story. Here's how much she's tuned into sports. So where she works, evidently Eli Manning and his wife were there. She was the one that was the greeter to greet him, and had to keep telling him that we didn't have any tables available. And then, of course, she had absolutely zero idea who he was, and and he said they were really nice. Just FYI, very nice people, not like a-holes or anything. And then like somebody finally came up to her and said, "Hey, that's Eli Manning." And she looked at him like, "Okay, I have no idea who that is." I was like, "Oh my God, are you kidding me?"
That's Arch Manning's uncle.
Oh my God, she stiffed Big Eli, and I think they moved on. But she
Well,
gets
Eli,
she gets a lot down there. She gets the Powers guy. What's his name? The Chad Powers dude who lives here.
Chad Powers himself.
No, whatever his name is. She gets the guy that you made fun of in the restaurant.
What's his name, Bunk?
Shit, I can't remember his name. I'm horrible
Glenn
with names.
Powell.
Who? Chad Powell?
Glenn Powell.
Glenn Powell.
Chad Powers.
You know who else comes in there is the guy that you made fun of when you were a chef.
No, we don't need to talk about
No, we're
that.
not going to talk about it, but short of stature, and that guy. Local
I was a jerk
Austin
in my
guy.
younger years.
Yeah, a lot, but
We're talking about that was 15 years ago.
it was a long time ago. I know. I'm just, but I'm really. I thought it was very funny that she didn't know who Eli Manning was and just kept having to tell him, "I'm sorry, we still don't have a table."
I'm sorry, Mr. Eli. Can I see
She
a
didn't
Super Bowl
know.
ring?
She said he was really nice, him and his wife. I said, "Okay, well, I'm."
One thing I want to put out there on the airwaves, Mr. Eli Manning, she does not speak for the whole family. We know who you are.
We definitely know who you are. But I
join the
thought
club.
I thought it was cool that he was not a jerk about it or a dick and said, "Hey, I'm Eli Manning," and
Yeah,
Anyway.
that is awesome.
So we got some Matty McConaughey call out. We got a little Eli coming. Shit, we might need to try and get Eli on. What? He's all over the place, that dude.
You might have an easier time getting Eli Manning on this podcast than Matthew McConaughey.
I'm going. McConaughey is local. We're local boys. We're local Austinites. I know.
You know who we should call because now he doesn't have a starting job anymore?
Who's that?
Joe Flacco.
Oh, boy. We're going to get to that.
See my segue there?
Yeah, I saw your segue. Well, what do you want to talk about first? What sport do we want to recap?
I think pro football, there are some interesting things that happen in the NFL.
Well, let's do it. You just started with that one.
Right. Do you think that's a good move?
I think it's early. I watched them play. I mean, their offense just isn't good. I don't think it's going to improve with Dylan Gabriel. And I personally would not have made that move yet.
No, you just put Dylan Gabriel in an impossible situation.
Yeah, if I'm him, I'm probably not. I mean, we play sports. We're all competitive and want to play. But honestly, that's not the best move for him.
No, that team's not great.
They're not great. And Flacco, I know he had the interceptions, and their offense sucked. They have a great defense. Their offense sucks. It's not going to get better with. I mean, Flacco was making throws and doing things. I thought it was early. I think it's just really, really early. And then what happens when it's so early that if Dylan Gabriel doesn't do anything, what happens next? And they go to number 3? I mean, it's just stupid, man. I think.
I do too, because holy shit, there's a sprinting something around here. You put Dylan Gabriel in a situation where, number one, that offense isn't very good. And so he's going to struggle because he's a rookie quarterback. And who's behind him now?
Well,
why not Flacco as 2?
Flacco's still number 2.
But you know that the pressure is going to put Shador Sanders is going to move up.
It is,
and
of course.
What we're going to hear about.
And I'm already hearing it on the all the talking heads or.
Yeah, well, the talking heads are all looking to run for Senate too. So
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a bad move. It's too early. Look, they were never going anywhere this year, ever, and so it was just stupid. It's a stupid move. And Flacco is doing okay. I mean, it's not going to get better. It's a bad move.
No, and Flacco has the experience of knowing to throw the short passes or the checkdowns.
Yeah.
Those young guys are going to start taking shots.
And he's going to run. He's going to be running for his life the whole time. But
oh my God, he's going to get hit hard.
And they play Minnesota over in London, I think, this week.
If you were a Minnesota Viking, how pissed would you be?
I know, 2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks in a row, you got to go play.
I know.
Out of the state.
I was saying that. I was wondering why I don't know why the NFL would do the same team like that. That doesn't make any sense to me.
The only thing I could justify with is, well, you can just stay there and work out there for the week.
I mean, they were in Ireland. They had to fly over to London. I mean, I don't know.
It's not very long.
No, but that's stupid. It's just stupid. thing. I
It
agree.
is, and I feel bad for the season ticket holders of the teams.
Yeah.
You just missed out on one more home game.
Yeah, both those teams are actually don't get to see their, unless they
It's 3
go to
teams
London.
now, right?
Yep. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like it. Well, the other big news with Jackson Dart replaced
He looked good.
Russ. He looked good. And he did look good, and they won. They won. I mean, I will say this: they did it on a game that I didn't think they were going to win. To be honest with you, but
No, they beat the Chargers.
they beat my Chargers.
Your Chargers, huh?
But Herbie, you know what? For the one game, I won't be honest. Herbie didn't look too great in that game, but yeah, that's the way it goes. But Jackson Dart looked good. I thought he looked good, and I thought he was an upgrade. To me, he's an upgrade from Russ, who's I think time was over about 2 years ago. I think it's a little different situation though.
It is. I don't think Stefanski's coaching for his job. I think Dayball is.
Dayball is the Giants have. I will say this: Scattaboo's good, man. They got Scatty
He
back
is pretty
there.
good.
They got a running game. They got a
He's
little
gonna
bit
be our
more
next
going on.
CPE candidate because he just runs head first like a battering ram.
He does, but they got more going on offensively than Cleveland does. So I don't think that move's going to make any. At least this week, I can't see the. Can you see Minnesota losing to them? I don't. I think that would.
No, but I also didn't see the Chargers losing to
No,
the Giants.
that's true. That's true.
I didn't see the Commanders losing to a really bad Falcons.
Well, I think the Falcons finally actually did something for once. So they can get hot. At least they have the talent to get hot. I mean, that was a good game, though. I mean,
That was a good game.
That wasn't a bad game at all. There were some upsets this past week. I mean, how about the Ravens? Good Lord, they got destroyed.
Yeah, what's going on there? There's got to be
Defense. No
It
defense.
was the defense. The defense looked really bad.
No defense. And that's crazy. We talked about like Dallas has no defense, but that was a crazy game. They have no defense, man. They're in trouble. And if Jackson is out for any amount of time, that
I think
one's
he
done.
said 3 weeks, up to 3 weeks.
Is that what it was? They're going to struggle.
If they go over the next 3 weeks, they win 1 and you go in 2-6.
Yeah,
or
that's
2-5.
I don't think they recover.
You don't recover from
No, I don't think so either. And then Cincinnati, I think 2 games in a row, they've just been like less than 200 yards offense. I think they got to. I'm wondering if they got to be looking to trade. Now Brownie's not the answer there.
Yeah, without Flacco, you're kind of if they want to do anything this year, and it sucks because the Ravens are showing that they're actually weaker.
They are.
At some point, the Steelers are going to slip up.
Steelers don't look great.
The
Good
Browns
defense.
are bad.
Browns are bad. I know it's not. Yeah, it's not a great. I mean, Burrow's out. I think for however long they said, but
3 months.
Brownie's not the guy, man. I don't. He just ain't the guy. I don't know what else to say.
No, and their defense is so bad. Bo Nix put up 326 yards on them.
I know.
I mean, J.K. Dobbins ran for you. The quarterback puts up over 300, and a running back goes over 100 on you.
Yeah, I
That's
agree.
a problem.
Yep. And hey, how about my Miami Dolphins?
You predicted that Aaron Glenn would dance. He didn't dance this time.
No, he looked outright. Didn't he look disgusted on the sideline the whole time?
Yes.
That was kind of fun to watch, actually.
Here's a little look into kind of what that locker room must be like, because Sauce Gardner comes out and says the refs are just calling penalties on me because we're losing.
Yeah, that's messed up. That's not good.
Why say that?
I don't know. It's just stupid. They're losing because they don't score any points and they can't do anything. I mean, sorry, but they're not a good team, and they're 0-4, so they're basically done.
Yeah, that was a rough game.
But Aaron Glenn on the sideline, they kept panning to him.
They wanted to dance, man.
He looked so pissed off the entire time. It was so funny, man.
Wouldn't you be?
Do what?
I'd be fuming. on top of that, what the hell is that broadcast doing showing Tyreek Hill's injury 4 times?
Oh, I know.
That was gross.
Yeah, that was a bad injury, and he's done obviously for the year again.
God, he'll be lucky to play parts of next year.
Yeah, I know these guys. They get those injuries. They're long term, and that was an ugly.
Yeah,
So
we all saw it multiple times
we
for no
did,
reason.
we
Thanks.
did.
Thanks ESPN.
But oh well, they got to get somebody to put eyes on their friggin' station
That's
because
it
they
was so gross.
suck.
It's gonna be medical professionals looking at how gross that knee injury was.
See, so hey, how about the Jags?
Getting better.
They're
Trevor Lawrence still holds the ball forever.
not bad, not bad. They're 3-1, tied for first place.
Yeah, but he was not the better quarterback in that game.
No, but they're still 3-1.
Brock Purdy looked good.
He did. I think he might be hurt again too now.
I know. I'll tell you what, having Trevor Etienne running for 124 is what they slowed that game down and just ran it down their throats.
Yeah.
That's the only way to win that game, which was awesome.
Yeah, I agree. And I think friggin' Tampa should have beaten Philly. Philly's just hanging in there, man. They had
Every
no
week.
passing yards in the second half. Come on. 0.
They don't have to.
I know, but shit. I just don't like them. And they're going to win. They keep winning. They're going to friggin' win that division easily.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Hey, look at that division.
They suck. They all suck.
Yeah, the Cowboys can't play defense.
No. Washington.
Without Jaden Daniels, they're done.
Yep.
And I don't know how long it sounds like it's a soft tissue, so it's going to be coming up and it's a whole year. Right?
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. And I don't know. I mean, I will say this though. The Eagles, they have the Broncos, who Broncos are a good team. They have the Giants, and I will say the Giants, even though they're not a great team, they actually do play well, because they're a rivalry. Then they got the Vikings, then the Giants, the Packers, who are not looking as good. Lions, Cowboys, Bears. They actually have I'll be honest, they have a fairly tough schedule. So I guess we'll see how they. I mean, if they can eke these out, but they've been lucky. I'm sorry, they've been lucky a couple games now. It needs to end. I don't like it.
Well, so I mean, if you're looking at, they're probably favored in almost every single game they have. That
I'm
Lions
sure.
game, that's a big one.
Yeah, the Lions game
Right
would be
after
big.
the Packers, you go play the Lions. That's tough.
But the Packers, they're not. They don't look as. Their defense doesn't look as good as it did at the beginning of the year.
It was one game. I got to give credit to Dak Prescott though. That dude looks like the best quarterback in the NFL.
He does. I will say he plays really well. Their defense, but if there's any time left on the clock and it's a one score or less, and man, they're in trouble.
Because their defense can't stop anything.
No, their defense is bad, and I think they have Uberflus there, don't they? For the old Chicago Uberflus, whatever the hell his name is.
I'm gonna be honest. There's one game that I didn't even watch a second of, and it's the Texans Titans.
No, I didn't watch it. The other game is the Panthers had their 1 week of glory and then fell right back to being absolute shit.
They got crushed.
They were horrible, man.
The Patriots crushed them.
Oh, I think they shut them out, didn't they?
No, 13. They scored 13.
All right.
So it was 42-13. The shutout was the Titans. The Texans shut out the Titans. Did you see Cam Ward's? They asked.
Yeah, I had no idea what he meant. What the hell did he mean by that statement he made?
By saying we asked.
Well, he said something before that, something about a buck or something.
He said we asked.
He said we.
I loved it. Hey, straight to the point. We're terrible. We asked.
Yeah, they are ass. They are horrible. I think they're worse than. They're not competitive, I think, is the biggest issue.
They might be worse than the Saints.
No, they're worse than the Saints. The Saints actually score points. These guys they're bad, man.
Who do you think is the worst team in the NFL, man?
I I say it's between the Titans and the Panthers.
I mean, the Titans are about to go back-to-back number 1 picks, and
Yeah, I mean they're going to get a good pick out of it, but I think they're bad, and the Panthers are they're going to move on from Bryce. I mean, he just can't get it done.
he
He-
can't. It's what Jacksonville probably should have done with Trevor Lawrence. To be honest with you,
No, I like Trevi.
he holds the ball for so long.
I like Trev. Come on, he's 3-1. Nobody's
He
getting
is
moving on from
3-1.
him.
I'm
He's
not
3-1.
fighting you on that. It's just it's going to drop at some point.
Yeah, maybe we'll see. I still like him. All right, what other NFL? You got any other NFL news?
As far as NFL goes, I think it's a lot more parity in that league than we thought.
Yep.
There are some like very bad teams. Last year we saw some bad. These teams feel worse.
There's some bad teams. I'm not gonna
Like the
lie.
Saints, Panthers, and Titans feel like they're not going to be competitive in any games.
I agree. But then you get a game like the Giants, who nobody would have picked them against, the Chargers. And that's the thing. They at the end of the day, they are all professional players. But I don't know. I mean, Kansas City, to me, I think they found whatever issues. I think they've solved whatever issues they had. They look pretty good.
They rolled Ravens. It didn't feel like Baltimore had a chance in that game.
No, I agree. And Buffy still, I think to me, it's them and Philly are the two best teams in the league right now.
Buffalo and Philadelphia, yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think you're giving Green Bay some shit, but they are good.
They are
They're
good.
making a lot
They
of
are
football
good.
games.
And they're always in the game. I will say they're another team that you can't actually count them out. I mean, and I will say this, Pittsburgh by default, just because the Bengals are ass, and so is Cleveland. And Baltimore is just
this shirt.
then Baltimore's record's just horrible. I mean, Pittsburgh, they're winning. That's about all I can say. They don't look great, but their defense does. Their defense looks good, and their offense does just enough. So they'll probably be there in the end. But They're not a powerful team by any means.
No, I think Jason said it the best. He said, "Mike Tomlin's still the coach. They'll win 10 games.
Yeah, no, I agree, and
They'll go 10-6.
and they'll lose some. You know what? They're going to lose games they should win, and then they'll be there at the end. But the rest of them, yeah, Detroit I think is very good. So I think that's probably a better division. I mean, Chicago looks a little better at this point. So I don't know.
I mean,
We'll
I
have to
think that
see.
was a big win for Chicago. I mean, it's the Raiders. I get that, but
Yeah,
that was a bit of a dogfight there for a bit, and they closed.
they
We
did.
haven't seen that from them in quite a while.
Yeah. Yep.
So.
All right,
Well, that's what I got for NFL.
man. Where are we going next?
Do you want to just jump into college so we can
Yeah, let's.
save baseball?
Yeah. Let's go to NCAAF.
Okay, we've got another fired coach.
Who got fired?
Sam Pittman.
The Pitt.
out
Oh
at
man, you
Army.
called. I gotta say, you called that one. I did
Yeah, I
not
called
think they
Virginia
would.
too. Who called Virginia?
I didn't think they'd fire Pittman. No,
Who called Virginia?
you did. You got him.
That's right.
Hey, there were some good games. Alabama looked pretty darn good against Georgia. I know.
I'm just letting you talk.
I know.
Go ahead.
So they look good. I guess I guess we'll have to see. They do play. I think they play Vandy this week. We'll talk about that in our next podcast. But they did look good, and that was a typical SEC game where SEC is just going to beat each other up. To be honest with you, I think that's kind of the thing. Then we got to talk about Penn State. Dude, I got to tell you.
That felt like a collapse there.
I got to tell you, here's the for me the biggest disappointment. Penn State is their defense. They can't. I mean, I get they didn't score any points either till the end. Overall they're just not as strong a team as I thought they were gonna be.
Yeah, but you hold somebody for most of that game to 10 points. Their defense wasn't the problem in that game.
No, but when it counted, it was.
there at the end.
Yeah.
I get that, but they also didn't do much on offense to help that defense.
No, they didn't do anything until the end of the game on offense. 0. Uh, I don't know.
Their
I was
passing game
disappointed in that game. I really I honestly I thought they would. I thought they were going to be. They don't look. They just to me don't look like the strong team that I thought they were going to be. Let me put it that way. So,
I think it's still early.
and I'm still not a buyer on Oregon. Sorry.
They're good.
No, I don't
You
think
don't have
so.
to buy on them,
I don't think
but
so.
they're going to be playing for the Big Ten championship.
Yeah, we'll see.
They
Hey.
don't have anybody left on their schedule.
Well, they will be playing. I'm just not a buyer. I'm not buying them. I'm a seller. I'm a neutral.
Let's see. They've got USC. Oh, they have Indiana.
Yeah, we'll see.
They have Indiana this weekend.
That might
The
be
11th.
might be a good game. We'll
10,
see.
11.
Might be a good game. Might be a good game. But
As far, go ahead.
no, I was gonna say Penn State just didn't score though. I mean, shit.
Their passing game is bad.
Yeah.
Their passing, you couldn't. They didn't unlock the wide receivers until like halfway through the fourth quarter. They had amazing that was a championship level team in the fourth quarter.
Yes.
It was 3 quarters of really mediocre football.
Yeah. Yeah. I was disappointed. I really thought they'd beat them, but oh well.
Man, Medium G must not have slept that night. He was an angry little.
Hey, the texts that were going back and forth between all of us were the most hilarious ones ever.
No, he's they're done. I hate them. Fire Franklin.
That's great. Big G called him human poop. That was good stuff. I love it. Hey, how about
those words? He didn't say shit.
no, he said human poop. Yeah, I'm not covering his words. How about Ole Miss beating LSU, baby? LSU didn't look
that
good
was
either.
Great. I did not see. I thought LSU was going to boat race them.
They didn't look that good. LSU
LSU's
did not look
offense
that good.
Sucks.
Yep. That was a good game though.
Really bad.
I was
The SEC is not as good as I thought it was going to be.
I don't know. I mean, they're all just beating each other. As I said, they're going to beat each other up. That's the problem in the SEC. Nobody's clearly at this point. Nobody's going undefeated. I mean, I guess Ole Miss is still up there, but they're not. Ole Miss isn't going undefeated. Let's be honest.
No,
A&M look good. I mean, they don't look great, but they're 4-0.
I mean, a lot of people have them top 4 right now.
I mean,
their run game is good. They need to figure a few things out too.
And I thought Auburn was gonna bounce back and win that game, but it was a close game, but not
Very close.
But you can't keep losing the close games because now Auburn's 0-2 in SEC,
Right.
which hurts.
Right.
And we talked about Indiana playing Iowa, which was a low scoring game.
Yeah, it's at Iowa.
At Iowa, 2015, they got beat, but Indiana's they're 5-0, man. And I talked a lot of shit about them this year.
Better than I thought. They are better than
they are. I mean, they keep kind of proving me wrong when they keep winning. So I guess shit. I don't know. Maybe they're the real deal. I didn't get to see that. I was whining. I was doing a wine extravaganza during that time. Damn it. And I had
you have to give a pinky up?
No, I didn't. Here I gotta tell you. Here's the funny thing. We went to the winery and I drank Diet Coke. There, how about that?
That's my boy. That's my boy.
I wasn't even drinking. I had like a few sips of the wine, but I'm not a wine drinker. We went mostly because it was friends. But yeah, I popped me open a Diet Coke, and I wanted to watch the friggin' scores on my phone, but as my friends over in the UK say, there was a lot of chin wagging going on, and I couldn't concentrate on my phone.
What does that mean? You talked a lot?
A lot of talking, chin wagging.
Oh, okay. Right.
So,
the group you were with, there's some talkers there, my
holy
friend.
shit, man. I've known them for 50 years, and they are, good God. Yes, they talk. A lot of talking. So that was, yeah, it was what it was. It was fun. I enjoyed it. But all right, let's go to
Tennessee, Mississippi State.
let's go there.
Mississippi State is going to beat some people.
They're a good team. Good
That's
team.
surprising how good, much better they are this year than last year.
They are. But I will say the quarterback at Tennessee is good, man. That was
He's
a
very
great
good.
pickup for them.
Very good.
Yep.
Yeah, I was. You didn't think that was going to happen, right? Because he transferred in from UCLA last minute because they lost their quarterback to
Yep.
UCLA.
Yep.
Right? So what a weird situation.
Yep. Yep. He's really good. He's clutch. He
Very
makes the throws. I mean, he looks really good. And Tennessee, here's the thing with Tennessee though. Like they're gonna win all these games, but when they need to win, like they got beat last week. When they need to win, they can't win. And that's they're just not, they're like almost their team. But
And I just looking at their schedule, there's a few games there that are going to be tough, and they've already lost to Georgia, so the margin's like tiny for them.
that's what I mean. So the Georgia game, if they were like the real deal, you got to win that game. And every year they're kind of like they're right there. They're right at the edge, but they're not quite in that top tier yet. But they're going to win a lot of games. They're going to have a great record. And but last year they got destroyed when they at the end. So
Yes.
I don't know. They're an interesting team to watch. But Mississippi State, I do agree, is a much, much better team this year.
It's a scary team for a lot of the SEC now.
Yep.
The next game is Georgia Tech just sneaks by.
Those
Wake
ACC
Forest.
teams, man, I just can't get excited about any of them. I know Big G likes some of those teams. They just don't seem. I get, so Georgia Tech's 5-0, right? I just never get the feeling they're not like that 5-0 team, like in some of the bigger divisions. They're okay. They're going to win a lot of games and whatever. But
My thing with them is they have a favorable schedule. They don't have Miami on the schedule. They don't have Florida State on the schedule. They already beat Clemson.
yeah, they were 30-29. They beat in overtime. They beat Wake
Right.
Forest.
I watched that game, and Wake Forest running back just ran all over them.
Yeah, that's what I
gonna be a
mean.
problem.
So they're if you look at them, go, oh, they're 5-0, but they just don't feel like that kind of 5-0 to me. I think they're going to win a lot of games because they don't have a tough schedule going forward. So I don't know. I'm not a fan of. Not an ACC fan. Got to be honest with you.
That's fair. That's a fair assessment.
It is. I think it's a fair assessment. Hey, I do have to talk about Illinois beating USC. I told you USC wasn't all that and a bag of chips.
I never said there were a bag of chips. Bag of chips. Fucking sicko.
Illinois. So Illinois got absolutely annihilated, and then they came back and played a good game.
Altmaier looked good.
So, yeah, I mean, USC is. I think this is it for him out there.
That's one loss. They still have the whole season ahead of them.
I get that, but he lost to Illinois, and they're in the Big Ten. I mean, who do they have left? Let's look. They still have Notre Dame, and Notre Dame is looking better. Actually, they have Michigan, Notre Dame, Nebraska,
and Oregon.
They got Iowa and Oregon. So they could certainly lose a few games.
And that mighty game at the end with UCLA.
Holy shnikes, that's the worst team ever. God, they're bad, man. Yeah. So that's going to be interesting to see. They're going to they'll have a good record at the end of the day, but I think they're going to have 3 losses. My prediction.
Yeah. Yeah, I could definitely see 3 losses there.
And Notre Dame played great against Arkansas, got their coach fired.
Boy.
They destroyed them, but
what? Okay, just sitting on the Arkansas thing for a minute. Bobby Petrino gets named interim coach and then immediately fires everybody.
He did fire everybody. So that means what does that tell you was going on in the background? He was pissed off clearly about all the choices that the coach was making. To make a move like that that's pretty crazy.
And it was public.
Yeah. I mean, they're a mess. Arkansas is right now. They're a mess. They have a great quarterback, but they are an absolute mess right now. Petrino, come on, how many chances is
That
that guy
quarterback's gone. He
getting?
doesn't stick around.
No, he's not going to stick around because he's really good. And Petrino is just how many shots does he get at friggin' coach? What's the allure with him? I don't get it.
It's the neck brace
Neck
and
brace
the
and
buxom blondes
the
on the back of
friggin'
his
yeah,
motorcycles.
the college age girlfriends. Jesus, what the hell, dude? And then I got to tell you my surprise, which I didn't stay up and watch the whole thing, but how can BYU barely beat Colorado, man? Come
I'll
on.
say stay up.
They're not good.
Colorado played good defense.
They did play good, but BYU's not. They're another team. They're 4-0. They're not great. They're going to get.
Yeah, the Big 12 doesn't feel super strong. Texas
No.
Tech feels very strong.
Tech is good. I think okay.
Iowa State.
Tech, Iowa State, and I still have faith in Utah. I know they got beat, but those three I think are still good.
In that league, you're getting one team in the playoff.
Yeah, it's going to be Texas. Texas Tech they're the real deal.
They spent the money to be the real deal.
Yeah. No,
Which
I
is,
agree.
hey, that's fair play. That's part of this now.
Yeah.
They look really good.
They did. They did. And we didn't, we only touched on it, but you did call the Virginia Florida State. That is a blow to Florida State right there. Getting
That's
beat.
just the classic look ahead game with Virginia, who was putting up numbers every week.
Virginia looked good. Holy shit, they looked really good.
The fact that they weren't ranked going into that game was pretty wild.
Yeah.
They probably should have been. Their offense is very good.
I agree. They look pretty freaking good.
And we'll talk about it later this week, but now Miami's got themselves a trap game.
Who are they playing?
Florida State.
Interesting.
At Florida State.
How about Ohio State? I guess Washington wasn't going to hang with Ohio State.
No, I know.
Wasn't for 3 quarters it wasn't a bad game, but then
it was close until the end.
Defensive Ohio State's pretty darn good, man. Got to give them that. It's going to be.
And then sticking in Big 12, I guess moving back to Big 12, TCU just shot themselves.
Oh my God, they got beat by Arizona State. I know. That's
Sam Levitt ran all over them.
And teams like TCU, they're already ranked pretty low. You can't, if you want to actually be in the conversation, you can't lose that game. So I think they're done. They didn't look. That was kind of a meh.
Yeah,
so game.
I think the Big 12 is going to do what the SEC is doing on a smaller scale. They're just going to cannibalize themselves. They're going to beat each other. Besides Tech, I just don't see any of those teams beating Tech.
No, Tech looks friggin' good. I gotta say, they look really good, man.
And that would be a team I would not want to catch in the playoffs.
Yeah, I agree.
You know they're not going to get a top 4 seed. You know that they're going to get disrespected in the polls anyways. Going to be pissed off, and that's a good squad.
Yep. Hey, how about in the news? Colorado fans were fined. They were fined because their fans were yelling anti-Mormon shit at the
Can't do that.
BYU.
Can't do it.
Anyway, that was funny.
College fans are the best and worst all at the same time.
Yeah, that's college kids. What the hell? They're brutal. All right, what else?
Let's get to what you wanted to talk about. Let's get to it.
Where are we going? MLB? MLB?
Yes. I want to just say this. The best team in baseball would be the Yankees if they had no bullpen, if they just let their starters pitch 9 innings every game.
Yeah, I agree. Well, let's start with the first game. The best pitcher is Skubal.
God,
holy shit, that guy's good.
What the hell was Ramirez thinking?
Oh, I know, trying to come home on that.
Back to the pitcher.
I think it was just, he had to be going on contact. I was happy to see Detroit win. And Skubal, I'm just telling you, I watched Crochet, who's really good. And
he looked really good.
And Fried is really good. And the guys under that. But I'm going to tell you, man, and even Skeens, but Skubal is the friggin' best pitcher. That dude, he's thrown 101 at the end of the game, fucking striking people out. He is an amazing pitcher.
And
God,
it's on the corners too.
I
He
know.
doesn't miss in the middle of the plate ever.
I know he hardly makes a mistake, and anyway, now, so they won, like the Tigers won yesterday. They play again today. I mean, can they win without Scooble on the mound? I mean, the Guardians are going to score. They have great offense. They're going to start scoring.
So Casey Mize is on the bump for him for Detroit tonight. He's got a 3.87 ERA. He's 52nd in Ks though. 52nd in the league.
Hmm.
And they're going up against Bibby, who can pitch pretty well.
Yeah.
He did not do great this year ERA wise. So maybe he'll give up some hits, but watching that game, Scooble won that game for them.
Oh, Scooble won it because let's be honest, the Tigers didn't do much on offense. I mean, to be really either. So
No.
that's going to be
and
a good series.
I think Cleveland wins today.
I think Cleveland wins today, and it goes to the third game. I agree. That's going to be a good series. The
Hey, the Cubs look
Cubs
great.
look really good. San Diego did not look good.
The Cubs are hot too. That's going to be a problem for
I think
everybody.
I think the Cubs may sweep today. To be honest with you, I think they may
I do
take it.
too. I do too. The Padres look bad. I
They
didn't
didn't look
know
good.
that their home run numbers were as bad as they were for the year. They have no power.
No, and they just honestly they didn't. They just. I mean, and that's a case where the Cubs. I mean, they have their number one guy. He's okay. There's no he's not a Scooble or any of those guys, and they couldn't do anything. I think Chicago sweeps them today. That's my prediction.
Yeah. So the one thing is, it's going to be a bullpen day for the Cubs. They're starting Andrew Kittredge.
Hmm.
So if you tax that bullpen today and lose, there's a problem tomorrow.
Yeah.
Dylan Cease is not a bad pitcher.
No,
He's very
no.
good. So
If he's on, but I'm telling you that atmosphere in Chicago, man, that's
wild.
friggin' crazy. I mean, it's different than the other stadiums, and I think the Cubs take San Diego. I mean, I think it's a good matchup. I think they're both good teams, but San Diego does not seem to have that fire now when I watch them.
Yesterday it felt extremely flat.
Yeah, I agree.
So I mean, the Cubs right now might be the hottest team. They looked freaking good yesterday.
They did look good, and I mean, I think they take it. And then you go out west, and the Dodgers just friggin' crushed.
Oh, saving your team for last, are you?
I am saving my team for last.
The Dodgers they just they hit the ball.
I know, and I didn't think they would do that on Hunter Green. To be honest with you, he's a good pitcher, but they lit him up early, man.
Ohtani had 2 bombs. One of them was 454 feet.
Yeah, so sick of Ohtani. Got to be honest.
They put up.
He's a great player.
But it's not him.
No, he's a great player. I don't know. I'll
He's
just say
not
this. I'm gonna
recovered.
just say this about him. I just feel like he's fake. I'm gonna say I
Yeah.
hate to say that.
Yeah, I think he has to be now with this whole gambling thing.
I just feel like he's got like a whole facade, and then he probably goes home and just like laughs. I'm getting fucking $800 bazillion from these assholes, and I just get that feeling. I don't know. He's not. I'm just not. And
Like 2000s Tiger Woods.
he's a great he's a great player. I'd never take that away from him. I just feel like he's just not like. I just feel like he's a real fake dude. Could be wrong. Anyway,
Could be wrong, could be right.
LA is sweeping Cincinnati. Let's be honest. I mean,
Man,
although Cincinnati did score 5 runs, but they're
Late.
not winning that series. There's no way.
that lineup is gross.
Well, and
Yeah,
yeah,
they're
and when they're hitting, I mean, like start the game, it's a home run. Mookie gets a hit. I mean, once you see that,
Tommy
it's like
Edman,
shit,
yeah.
man.
Tommy Edman's like way down in their lineup hitting
Yeah,
bombs.
I mean, they're that was pretty impressive show yesterday with the 10 runs.
I'm with you. I think that Zach Littell is a good pitcher. He is not good enough to keep them from scoring 4 runs.
No,
I think Cincinnati's going to struggle against Yamamoto.
Yeah, I think so. Here, my prediction is Dodgers win it today in 2. Chicago wins it in 2. Detroit, Cleveland goes to 3. And then we're going to talk about my boys, the Spankies. So I'm going to start it off by saying this. Judge always gets a lot of shit for in the playoffs for not hitting. He hit the ball really well last night, put them in a position to
Yep.
do something. Nobody behind him was hitting though.
Nope.
And Goldie was hitting. Goldschmidt came out hitting. He had 2 hits. And friggin' Volpe, the Volpinator, when it comes to playoff time, he hit a home run, and he got on base late when he needed to. But God dang, man, they looked horrible the rest of the lineup. And pulling Freed, they pulled
Grisham looked
Freed.
lost.
God, you don't pull your guy. I mean, and the thing is, Weaver's been getting lit up. He's been getting lit. As soon as he did that, I'm gonna be honest with you. I just said, "Holy shit!" I think it's done because you're not up by enough. Yeah, it was disappointing to watch. And
So what does it take for them to move on from Boone? Do you think if they're out in this round, they
I
entertain?
think they may move on from. I don't think it was. So here's the other thing. So he's playing Rosario at second when Jazz literally played every game this year. So I don't
Yeah, but
understand that.
he was lefty though. He couldn't put his lefties in.
He's played every frigging game this year and won games for you. He didn't play. At the end he went in. That's
Put him in too late.
and Rosario didn't even play hardly this year,
No.
which was a weird thing. He's got Caballero at third, which I'm fine with because McMahon's not doing shit over there. And Caballero is a good player. He did great on defense, and he at least makes contact with the ball. And then, but you have Ben Rice sitting on the bench the whole game, who's absolutely crushing the ball. I guess the Martian's just not even going to play anymore. He just sits there. But
That's fine.
yeah, and defensively, he's sucks, so he's not going to get in. But I mean, and you're in a pitcher's duel, and you pull Freed, and he's still throwing strikes. He's still throwing exactly what he was.
He looked good.
He did look good. I mean, this is a playoff game, and he pulls. Oh, God, he pulled him. I guess they got their reasons why they do it, but the other thing is they get bases loaded off of Chapman, no outs. You can't get a hit. Holy shit! Come on. I really
Zach
thought they
Bunt
were.
at that point.
I know, do anything to get the hit. But I will say this. We've talked about Weaver coming in, but Bednar giving up that 3rd run in the 9th inning.
That was
That
brutal.
changes the game when you have bases loaded, and if you only need that 1 run in, I think you're doing maybe Goldie makes a shot, on that base hit, tries to come home or something. But when you're down 2, it was a good call. You need 2 runs. That 1's not doing you any good. So
Right.
that didn't help either, giving that up. I'm gonna be honest. I'm sadly as a diehard Yankee fan, I think the Yankees are done after today. I just don't see them beating Boston. They can't beat them. They've not been able to beat Boston. They never get any hits off them. And once Chapman comes in general, he doesn't give up a lot. And their chance was last night. And you got the Stanton struck out, Jazz flew out. And then
Yeah, but Jazz had 0 reps and got put
no,
into
I thought Jazz did fine. I mean, that was like I said, if it was a 1-run game, I think his fly out, you take a shot and try and come home on that. But and then oh God, my favorite center fielder looked like absolute friggin' dog shit. He was so overmatched at the plate last night. It was horrible, man.
Yeah, Crochet was. There was 3 guys that saw the ball on Crochet. Goldschmidt was seeing the ball really well.
Yep.
Judgy was seeing the ball really well.
Yep.
Volpe was seeing the ball really well. Everybody else
Looked bad.
like they were playing checkers against a chess master, right? It looked like bad.
I know. It was just God dang, man. It was disappointing. They just don't score enough runs, man. I don't.
They winged it.
Grisham looked so overmatched Oh my god. It was just it
He
was
was guessing.
and
He was
how
guessing because he was swinging to a location, not at the ball.
he was. And how about this? At the end of the game, you get Austin Wells up who's not doing well. If you're going to have him, he's a lefty. Throw friggin' Rice in there. They're frustrating, man.
But a lot of that's coaching things, though.
No, it is
Like,
coaching things. No, I'm just saying those were coaching. I agree 100%.
and that is the epitome of the whole season for that team.
Yeah,
Has
very
been
disappointing.
coaching problems.
So the Road Naders pitching tonight against Bello. Bello's not, you know, he's not crochet. Let me put it that way.
God,
So I think
Crochet probably deserves the.
it'll be a good game. I think it's going to be probably a decent game, but I just have no faith in the typical Yankee fan. I have no faith in the Yankees at this point, man.
We'll talk tomorrow when they win. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Here's the thing. If they try to do the stupid left-right matchup and sit hitters that are hitting today, it's over.
you have to have Rice in the game,
Put your best players in the game.
and you got to have Jazz in the game. I mean, I'm sorry. I don't care lefty, righty, whatever. Those two guys have got to be playing. I mean,
Your best players are in the game.
it was a horrible. When I saw the lineup, that lineup has never played at all this year that I can remember. With Rosario playing second, and I'm okay with Caballero. He's been playing though, and third base, whoever we put, he's better than the other guys that are over there. But I didn't understand
Caballero.
Jazz sitting. I had no idea. I don't know why Jazz was sitting. Made no sense. He's literally played almost every game this year, and he's
he
your
has
guy.
carried that team through some tough spots.
He
too.
has. He has. I think that's a shit move to me. But
It's a darn coaching mistake.
damn it. Anyway,
All right.
good series though. But all the series, honestly, except probably for the Dodgers series, are pretty fun to watch.
We'll find out today. If the Reds can win today, it'll make it interesting.
Oh man, I'd love to see it. And they could. So we'll see what
Here's
happens.
what we need. I don't know if the Reds win, but if they win today, they tax that bullpen a little more, and we don't have to see LA. And then LA has to go and play a very good team in the Phillies.
Yeah, I think so.
That's brutal.
That'll be a good series.
Even if it's Milwaukee, it's a good series.
Yeah. Yep.
So
I agree.
Here's what I'm going to say for you, that even if the Yankees get past this game, that bullpen is going to let that team down.
Oh, they absolutely are
not good.
And they're not. I mean, you got to at this point. You can't keep putting Weaver in. He is getting absolutely crushed every time now. After he got hurt, he's just not the same guy. So
Right.
yeah.
Right. The minute they go up against a good pitcher where their lineup is not hitting the ball, like we saw last night, right?
Yep.
Good pitcher. All the Red Sox had to do was wait out that bullpen.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I agree. It sucks. We'll see. See what happens today.
Fried was the dumbest decision. The dude was pumping still. That was dumb.
And he still had not given up any runs. So you know what? If you're going to take him out, at least wait till he gives something up. Jesus.
You know what? And this might not be right, but it feels like just a cocky Aaron Boone move. He probably pulled him to save him for the next series.
I like Fried's comment was I felt good. I pitch until they tell me I'm not pitching anymore. In other words, he didn't agree with the fucking, move either.
Right. It's 100%. Oh, well, we're going to win this game and win tomorrow.
Yeah.
So then we need him to be fresh got to win these games.
But if you're up 1-0 and then you start going to your bullpen, you kind of know you're not. There's no way the bullpen's holding those guys to 0 runs. It's just
not that bullpen.
No, ain't happening. Bastards.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. You made your picks. I'll make my picks. I think Cleveland wins, so it's going to be a 3-game series. I do think that the Padres win today.
Okay.
I don't think going with a bullpen day is the best option. And the Cubs used Kittredge last night, so they've seen him recently.
Yeah.
We'll see. I just trust Rodon more than Bello right now. I think Bello gives up a lot of hits. I think the Yankees are going to win today,
I like that.
and I think the Dodgers close it out.
I think Dodgers close it out. The Yankees, it's if Rodon's on and he lets him pitch more than 5 innings, I'm going to be honest, that is going to what it comes down to. It's going to be how long is he in? Because I think whatever, he'll keep him in the game, but if he pulls him early, that's going to be tough. The bullpen blows, so I agree.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll have a really good feel about what's going to happen once we see that lineup he puts out for the Yankees. If it's another one of those bullshit left-right things, and he doesn't play players that should be playing, it's over.
Yeah. No, I agree with you there. Friggin' Boone.
You left him
I know.
for most of his career.
Bastard. Booney, you're out of here. I'm on the bandwagon.
All right, Bunk.
All right, sir.
What else you got?
I got nothing.
I got nothing too. I'm still working on who I'm going to do my call out for a just, listen to me, don't you say a word, for a just as famous person. That's Matthew McConaughey. Definitely not less than, not a lesser celebrity.
Okay.
It'll be a real one.
All right, I like it.
That might be more attainable because there might not be as many career accolades.
You're not stealing my Eli Manning, are you?
No.
Okay.
That will never happen. That will never happen.
You never know, man. Gotta keep the faith.
I'm going for Peyton. No, I'm just
kidding. He might do it actually. Shit. All right.
All right, Bunk. Well, everybody, thanks for joining us. If you're enjoying it, definitely hit that like and subscribe or whatever the button is to make us look good. If you have any questions, email them to bunkandpickpodcast@gmail.com.
I like it.
And anything else, Bunk?
I got nothing.
All right.
Except for
catch a bird, and we'll probably be
rolling balls.
It's the Bunk and Pick Podcast.
Both not playing.
It's the Bunk and Pick Podcast.
Oh my God.
The reading glasses. Bye, everybody.
God, dude.